It's a busy day on Litter Media Live for June 17th. We've got lots of stuff in the can already, and we're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet. We've got a lot of things to accomplish. So let's jump right into the weather for today. Aaron's making a trip up to the air show here in just a bit. The weather's going to be pretty good for you here. No chance of rain until later in the evening, around 11 o'clock or so. Temperatures are going to be beautiful, 88, 81 degrees with sunny conditions, then partly cloudy. That'll be good for your photos. Get rid of some of the sunshine reflection. Then for tomorrow, we'll have a high of around 82. Some sunshine, a little bit of rain to start the morning, but that's okay. Then back at it again Friday. We'll have maybe a pop-up shower here and there around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But outside of that, you're looking pretty good right now at littermedia.com on your forecasts, which you can find on our website, littermedia.com.
Yeah, you just click on news, and then there's a weather drop-down menu, and it's right there.
Very good. Coming up, we'll take a look at news on the way next. Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing is your trusted comfort advisor when it comes to feeling comfortable in your surroundings, in your office, at your home, wherever you are. They can take care, especially if it's a controlled space. Now, if you're outside, a little different situation. Unless you got a leak that's going outside of your house, they can take care of that for you too with plumbing. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com, and it takes you right to accuratehvac.com for accurate heating, cooling, and plumbing.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary.
Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
On littermedia.com, you'll find beneficial news that you can use, including a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about today that you'll find on our YouTube channel.
But there are some things that we're going to debut right now. And we're going to start right off with the conversation we had not too long ago with Ben Daughters and Tiffany Baldwin about how they're going to take care of this, going to refurbish it. Well, the work began this week. Now, these were shots I took a few weeks ago, and here's what it's starting to look like now. And there you see Scott Hagan. He is the barn artist, and he has been hard at work trying to bring this back to life. And
that looks really good now, already.
Yeah, he did the yellow, I guess, on Monday, did white yesterday, and today he's doing the black portions, and to fill all of that in. Now, I am scheduled to visit with him at noon today, and we're going to have a conversation about how this all came about and what kind of work goes into it. I'm sure there's a special paint he has to use with that old brick to make sure that it doesn't, because we don't know when that was put on. This was revealed when the hotel burned down. Mm-hmm. There was a hotel that filled what is now the majestic green space, and suddenly this was revealed, and it's looked like that until this week. So he started right after the truck parade. How about that? Jumped right into it. And I was looking at his website, which you can go to, it's barnartist.com. He's got a video from 2018, and on it is just majestic. He did a great job with video work. There's even a moment where he's on the scaffolding of one of his designs he's doing on this barn, and he's got the drone controls in his hands, and he has the drone pull away from him, and you see the artwork that he's working on. Beautiful, beautiful work. So I can't wait to get a chance to sit down and talk with him. We talked briefly yesterday as I was flying the drone, and he said, "Did you get what you need?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll be back later." So we decided to get together today to do a quick interview and talk more about what it takes to make a mural look like what we're seeing. All right, in a follow-up to yesterday, the Ohio capital budget bill for fiscal year 2027 and 28, State Representative Mark Johnson joined us in studio Tuesday to talk about the projects that are going on in his district.
Hocking Hills State Park is the busiest state park by far in Ohio. It's 3 times busier than the second busiest park, which is Mohican. And so it rivals the Grand Canyon in visitorship, and to have that lake to a point where you can't get a boat up the upper end of it to go fishing it's just a lot of issues there. So the legislature line itemed it. This is specifically for Lake Logan, and there was 2 other lakes that it was line item to get done, which is similar circumstances. Everybody wanted their lake dredged, and we only had so much money in the operating budget where that lake dredging was for. There was $6 million to dredge 6 lakes across Ohio, and when you divide it up, somebody's going to lose. So, But I think we're on the right track now. I appreciate Brian Stewart and his expertise and his assistance in getting that done. So.
Now, the projects in Johnson's district total over just about $2.6 million. And among the community projects receiving funds here in Chillicothe, the Majestic Children's Museum STEAM expansion. They're taking care of kids up to age 13, and now they're doing something for those older than 13 in the upstairs of the building that they're in. And so they're getting $200,000 for that. The Ross County Fairgrounds PA system, that project is being taken care of. Early Ohio Governor's Monuments Project. Didn't realize that some of those monuments are where you can hardly read Edward Tiffin's name and things of that sort. So they're going to improve all of that. Vinton County, they've got the Village of Hampden Park has a revitalization. Health facility improvements in Vinton County. Also in New Lexington, Perry County's Opera House will be restored. And in Hocking County, the Logan Center for Creative Learning and Mingo Park gets a revitalization out of all that, too. Now, the capital budget includes a total of $3.7 billion in appropriations. And you can check our story and see the interview with Mark Johnson at littermedia.com.
Among a couple other interviews we had yesterday, we talked to Caitlin Brown and Courtney Davis about the Special Olympics USA Summer Games happening soon in Minnesota. Caitlin is one of 3,000 Special Olympians in the Games. She leaves this Friday for the competition, in which she'll compete in swimming.
You started swimming when?
I started swimming around 8 years old.
Yeah.
And then I swam for the YMCA team. And then I was in the high school swim team for the swimming tanks. Also.
So there will be a parade of athletes, right, Caitlin?
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be the most exhilarating
Yeah.
part of her experience other than the competition. because that moment that they get to walk out, this is all taking place at the University of Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple different facilities that they will be competing in. And you'll be in the aquatic center, of course, for your competitions. But it's going to be a big deal. Demi Lovato's performing. So there's she's going to be among some superstars. So
you'll be rubbing some elbows big time, won't you?
Yes. So when she goes out, there'll be prelims for swimming, and then she'll advance to the finals, and then there'll be an awards ceremony for both of her swimming events.
And we'll see you stand on the podium getting that gold medal placed around your neck, right?
Yes, yeah.
There's a reception this Thursday for supporters of Caitlin who want to wish her well in a send-off, and it's a night of karaoke at Landrum Youth Empowerment Center on North Bridge Street from 5 to 8 p.m. You can find that entire interview with Caitlin and Courtney on our YouTube channel.
I first met Caitlin when she was working at the Pike County Hospital. She was in the cafeteria, and we were doing a special feature on those Pioneer Center students who were out working in the communities. And she has just been happy as a lark every time I see her.
Yeah.
And she's a good hugger, too. So go out and see and sing karaoke with her on Thursday. Also on our YouTube channel, you'll see a conversation that I had with Scioto Society's Brandon Smith. The outdoor drama Tecumseh has been open for the last week now. Brandon says while the story remains the same, there are subtle changes each year that if you saw the show years ago, you have to experience it again because it's a different show from what you might remember.
Absolutely. Different director brings a different vision. Every new actor brings a different interpretation of who that person is that they're portraying on the stage. And then, of course, more practical thing, lightings, that sort of thing. We put a whole new sound system in a couple of years ago. So it's a little bit different every year. And when you add those years up together, it's a lot different.
Yeah. Tecumseh runs nightly, Tuesday through Saturday at 8 p.m. You can also experience backstage tours, axe throwing, gym mining, and more as early as 4 p.m. out at Sugarloaf Mountain Amphitheater. Tickets are available at Tecumseh.com.
TecumsehDrama.com.
Thank you.
There's new leadership coming to the Salvation Army Chillicothe, Ohio Corps Community Center. What a mouthful that is.
It is, yes.
Welcome to Chillicothe Captains Jimmy and Marcy Hughes. Captain Travis Payne announced last month that he would be moving to a new pastorate, and Payne has served in Chillicothe for the last 4 years. His final day is June 28th. There will be a welcome and an installation service for Captain Hughes on July 5th at the Salvation Army on East 4th Street.
Welcome to Chillicothe. And if you want to get a chance to see Travis before he moves on to his next location, get out and see him over the next week or so.
Yeah.
The Columbus Air Show participants are beginning to arrive in the skies for this weekend show. The 121st Air Refueling Wing shared this video of the Thunderbirds arriving yesterday. Our Aaron Glandon is scheduled to visit with the Thunderbirds this afternoon. This could be an exciting. I'm envious. I wish I could go with you today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you'll want to watch for more on littermedia.com. We're not sure if you'll be allowed to go on a ride, but
probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I wish though. That'd be cool.
But
you have to do training because of the G-forces in those jets.
Some of them you don't have to go any training. They just put you through it, and you have the barf bag and see what happens.
I guess. Wow.
But I would love to do it, but I don't know if I could do it after having experienced what I did back in March. So yeah, it's a shame. This getting old sucks sometimes.
The Pickaway Ross CTC Voices of Freedom students recently traveled to Washington, D.C. to deliver 37 completed interviews with veterans to the Library of Congress as part of the Veterans History Project. 41 veterans interviewed, 37 stories preserved. Pictured between instructors Miss McCullough and Miss Wittig are students Mackenzie Hoffman, Layla Hoffman, Adriana Lynn Payne, Abigail Palumbo, Austin Barchty, and Paisley Welsh, who made the trip. You can see more about their trip on our Facebook page in the news feed.
I ran into Abigail Palumbo. You see her. She's the one wearing black with the red tie and the red hair. I was at Adina Saturday, and I was walking into the barn, and she was walking out of the barn. And I'm like, hey, we had you on She's a St. Trace FFA, if I remember correctly,
Ah.
and was up here in the studio with us here this past spring. A week from Saturday, June 27th, that you can join the Huntington Huntsmen for their community yard sale. This will be taking place in the school parking lot. You can rent 2 parking spaces to sell your items, your wares, for just $25. You must bring your own tables if you're going to participate. The yard sale is from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. on June 27th, so that's a week from this Saturday. And I see family barbecue is going to be there. Yum, yum, yum. If it's barbecue, it's me, man.
I like buffalo. Buffalo wings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Give me that over barbecue.
That's all right. Maybe they'll have some buffalo wings that they on their menu. I don't know if they have it on there or not. I'm not sure. You'll have to go and find out.
This isn't saying that I don't dislike barbecue. I have preferences.
Yeah, he's a particular eater. There's no question there. Coming up in just a moment, a look at what's making news in the world of sports. That's on the way next.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Sports.
Yes, in sports, we start with baseball. Du Bois County scored 3 runs in the home half of the 5th inning, and that tied up the Paints at 5-5. Their last at bat, though, the Bombers walked it off with a 6-5 victory. It slips the Chillicothe Paints below 500 for the first time this season. The Paints road trip continues with the Cape Catfish tonight. I believe they're in Missouri. I think they're at Camp Girardeau, Missouri.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Shawnee State's Rob Ehlers is headed to Reinhardt University as its next baseball coach. Ehlers was named River State's Conference Coach of the Year in 2024 and led Shawnee State to an NAIA National Tournament appearance in 2026, the program's first since 2011. So congratulations and good luck over there at Reinhardt University.
I'm not sure where Reinhardt is. Do you know? Off the top of your head?
I don't know.
Not the case. All right, the Reds held off the Mets yesterday, a 5-3 victory. The two wrap up that series this afternoon. They'll throw out that first pitch about 12:40 today.
And the Guardians dropped their series opener in Milwaukee last night, 2-1, and they'll meet again tonight.
Coming up, it is This Date in History, and will feature a welcome visitor to America that helped more visitors be welcomed as well.
Yeah. But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. Custom tank colors and wraps. Find out how a propane tank can be beautiful at litterpropane.com.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Now it's time for our educational portion of our show, This Date in History, which takes us all the way back to 1885 today.
Yes. I'll get the graphic.
Oh, boy. How would you pronounce this one?
I don't know. I can't see it. I got this in front of me.
Today in 1885, the Statue of Liberty arrives in New York City aboard the French ship Isere. Is that how you would say that?
I don't know.
It's a French ship. And it's spelled I-S-E-R-E.
Sounds to me like is here.
It is here. The Statue of Liberty is here now.
Statue of Liberty didn't show up like this, though.
No.
It arrived in pieces.
And it wasn't green.
It wasn't green. But it has kind of turned green over the years.
Yeah, like a penny.
Yeah. All that water, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, there you go. She was not meant to be a temporary thing. She was one of a couple of gifts from France. And, no, I take it back. What I'm getting to is the Eiffel Tower was intended to be a temporary thing.
For the World's Fair, right?
For the World's Fair.
Yeah.
And I guess it took a lot of heat because it's like, this thing's gaudy looking, blah, 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 blah. Can you imagine Paris, France without the Eiffel Tower today? It's like trying to imagine before 9/11, the World Trade Centers being landmarks there in New York City. And now they have the Freedom Tower as well, which I've not seen yet. Don't know if I'll ever get back to New York City. Not sure.
I've never been.
Yeah, I mentioned it to my wife, and she says, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our national days. We got, for June 17th, Apple Strudel Day, Cherry Tart Day.
Ooh, have your apples and your cherries too.
But it's also Eat Your Vegetables Day.
Ah.
So don't eat those before you eat your vegetables.
Or you can eat a tomato, which is kind of related to both.
Sure. Mascot Day.
Go Chief Crazy Horse.
And Root Beer Day.
I love IBC root beer. It's my favorite.
I know you do.
Beer.
I like Barks. Barks is my favorite root beer.
It's okay in a pinch, but I like.
See, Barks has like a subtle vanilla undertone that's I really enjoy.
And maybe that's what I don't like.
Maybe.
I'm not a big vanilla guy.
Maybe. Yeah. But that's our program.
That is our program for today. We do have a special edition scheduled for tomorrow, I think. Is that right? Let me double check. Yes.
Yeah, he didn't tell me these things.
Stopping in will be Reverend Moses Edwards from the First Baptist Church and also Reverend Dr. Jason Link from First Presbyterian Church. They're coming in because they're having an item giveaway this coming weekend. So
what are they giving away?
Well, you'll find out tomorrow.
All right.
So join us tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for another special edition of Litter Media Live. So until then, see you later.